So, hi everybody. One moment, please. Just trying to get the camera angle right. Okay, so what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for waiting. I must have forgotten how to do a live stream. No, Valid. I'm not getting gussing up. No, 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 no. We had to clean up the table because it was full of food and so I had to get it all cleaned up, and I also had to prepare my box of Seeds chocolate from Mindy's mom that we got a while back, and this is a good time to eat it because it's my cheat day. Actually, yesterday I it was a detox day for me. Because of course, when you're on a vacation, your diet goes out the window, and there's like a lot of delicious carbs in New York. So I just ate whatever I wanted in New York, which was a good thing to do. And I detoxed yesterday. I didn't eat dinner, and it was perfect. I wasn't really hungry, and yeah, today is cheat day, and I usually reserve chocolates and stuff for cheat days. And as you can see, Mindy's mom, I still have a lot of the chocolate left from the box that you gave um, Tokyo Drew to give to us. So I'm gonna have a few of these while chatting with you guys today. So, welcome everybody. It's been a while. I know that it's been a while since I did a live stream on this channel, and I'll explain to you a little bit about why that's been happening. I do hope that you guys enjoyed the two videos that I put out. They're short videos, I know. I've been experimenting with this channel, and I kind of wanted to do something creative, something different from the other channels. And obviously I love travel, I love food, so I had to do something with travel and food. I'm not going to talk about cars all of a sudden, or beauty for that matter, or shopping for that matter. So it needed to be different. And I recently got a new camera. It's called a Insta 360, and it's a really cool camera. And I was playing around with it for the past 2 weeks, and it took some getting used to, but it's really cool. It's such a tiny little camera like this, and you can stick it on your chest. Like yeah, the Insta 360 dark paracord. Yeah, that was my Christmas present from Satoshi. I really wanted that, and it's a pretty cool. It's a nifty gadget. It's not good for making normal videos, I don't think. Uh, there are a lot of things you can't do with it, and there's a lot of things you can do with it. Um, and it's perfect for what I wanted to do with the type of videos I want to make on this channel. And so, I mentioned to you guys that I wasn't gonna do frequent live streams anymore, but here I am again because I figured I needed to explain to you guys why I decided to stop doing regular live streams, and I also wanted to talk, about why I wanted to do something different. But anyway, yeah. So one of the reasons why I started this channel is because, and I called it Shinichi's World, because I wanted to talk about personal things. I wanted to be truly authentic on this channel, and you know, if I was having a bad day, I thought maybe I didn't have to be happy all the time on this channel. I could talk about harder to talk things, like depression, or my mother's cancer, or my past, my not so beautiful past, things like that. And and so I enjoy doing that, but I was realizing that um, it was getting harder and harder for me to talk honestly about my life. And if I weren't able to do that, I felt like, um, what then what do I talk about? Uh, so like if I was having a bad day, I wanted to talk about my bad day, but I felt like, I don't know, like a lot of people didn't really want to hear about me having a bad day. And I can see that, like a lot of people come to watch our videos to get good energy and be happy. So I totally get that. um, and especially if you follow my sister and I, you guys already know that my mother was diagnosed with cancer recently, and so it's you know it it did I think it affected me more than I thought, and so I didn't really feel like talking about happy stuff. I wasn't really in a happy state. I was kind of stressed out about that, and so that was on my mind, and then a whole other bunch of stuff, and I just felt like I don't know, like it wasn't proper to talk about those things on on online, and so I just felt like I didn't talk about on live stream, and so that was a big reason why I I stopped doing live streams, because if I couldn't be authentic, I just thought, what's the point of doing the live streams on this channel? And of course, number two was that I wanted to do something different. Want to do something different on this channel that was different from the other channels, and not being boring and not being monotonous, doing the same thing. But thank you, Tamara. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm pretty sure my reaction to my mother's cancer news is totally natural. And by the way, she is getting treatment. She's not getting surgery, but she has started something called radiotherapy, and I think it has something to do with radiation, I think. And my mother had two treatments. She had her second one yesterday, and yeah, it was Thursday and Friday. She had back-to-back treatments, and then she has three more treatments next week, and she's done. I talked to my mother today. She sounded just like her old self, and she says, she's not feeling any weakness or anything. So that's really good, and I'm very happy to hear that. And um, but my mother says that the doctor told her that she might start to feel weak from the third session. So I think she's prepared for that. But um, she sounded very strong, so I'm very very happy about that. Ram Silent, thank you so much. I appreciate that, and it's so good to see you, Ram Silent, and it's so good to put your face to your name. Because I watched the live streams over on Tokyo Drew's channel. You look like a really nice guy, and I really hope one day to meet you and give you a big big hug. Um, but yeah, so she decided to go for the radiation therapy because it's non-invasive, and apparently it's a lot of people do well with it. And so I guess it's just her energy level that hopefully, if she does start to feel weak, hopefully she will regain her energy back as soon as possible. But so that was something that's been on my mind, and and that and some other things as well that was happening in my personal life. Nothing to do with health or anything, and it was just um, I don't know. It was just a lot. It was a lot for me to handle, and um, yeah, I have some like personal stresses that I'm like I was thinking of talking about it today, but I don't think I'm ready to talk about it. Um, just because it's about people that we all know, and it's just yeah, I've had some things, some issues, and that really um, is bothering me, has been bothering me these past this past month really. And um, I noticed that it started to take a toll on my health. A lot of you guys know that I have anxiety, and I um, to those that don't really know, you know how it feels and stuff. I mean, um, a lot of people think like I just it's all in my mind, and I just have to like get over it and be strong and um, just deal with it. And I try my best, but I do notice that it was affecting me. I was getting anxiety attacks more frequently. I was getting heart palpitations more frequently, even though I don't drink caffeine. And then I start to feel very tired all the time, like constantly tired, because every time I have an, an anxiety attack, I become very fatigued, and so I was low energy pretty much every single day. And then what I noticed was, and this was when I went to New York, and this was another reason why we decided not to do the meetup. And I didn't really want to talk about it on the main channel because obviously you guys know, right? We try to keep it positive over there, but I felt like I couldn't be positive. I felt like I wouldn't be able to smile at the meetup. I felt like I wouldn't be I wouldn't be able to give positive energy to the people who come to the meetup, and I, it's like I wanted to meet them, but I didn't because I just didn't have the energy. I didn't have the mental capacity to meet people, and so that was the main reason why we decided not to have the meetup. It was really all my fault, really, and so I decided to put my mental health first because then it affects me physically as well. Um, yeah, so that's the reason why we didn't do it. And I felt really, really bad about it, but I guess couldn't be helped, and I think it was the right decision. I think it was stressing me out, um, but yeah. So I felt the need to talk about it, just because the reason for not doing the meetup was so vague. But that's the main reason, and like I know a lot of you guys can understand it. We all have bad days and we all have periods where it's just not so good mentally, and I think I am still going through this um like not so good mental phase, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know how to describe it. um yeah, I can make my videos, no problem. My second channel, my third channel, it's not that hard because I don't really show my face. My second channel I do show my face, but the short videos that I make, it's more like creative, so I can kind of like just um what do you call it, focus on on the creative part of making the video, which makes me forget about my own personal problems. And so I like that, and that really helps me a lot. um, but yeah, but yeah, I felt like I needed to explain that to you guys, and I also felt like I needed to still be authentic with a lot of you guys here, because I know that a lot of you guys deal with anxiety or depression or whatever, and I don't want to pretend that um, I'm very happy right now, and I want you guys to know that that's okay. Life cannot be happy all the time. Um, I am grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for my life. I really um, I think the my mother having cancer is just it's just cancer, and it's not that bad really. um, you know we all die sooner or later, and my mother's had a full life, and she's 84, and I mean I expected my mother to live at least 3, 4, 5 years, and I think that's still going to happen. And my mother's not particularly sad about it. She's like, it's cancer. when we all get old, her attitude's like, when we all get old, we get something, which makes sense. It's true. It's true. You know, and she's like, we're all gonna die one day. So I'm very happy about my mother's attitude. I think it would be harder for me if my mother was devastated about it, and you know she was in pain or something. Then that would be pretty difficult to deal with, I think. Um, but because she's positive about it, and she's fighting it the best she can, that makes me very happy. Yeah, and she's very positive about the whole thing. Uh, so I'm still hoping that my mother will visit sometime in the spring. I haven't booked tickets yet because I don't know how she will feel after the treatment. So I want to make sure that she has energy, and then once she feels she's good. Yeah, I'd like her to come visit me in Japan. And 1,000 subscriber challenge. Hi, may I ask what type of cancer? Yes, it is a lung cancer, and it's a stage one, so it's actually pretty good. And the doctors actually suggested surgery because it's stage one, and they said it's pretty easy to operate on. But my mother didn't want surgery because, and it's understandable. She had a lot of friends that had cancer and got the surgery, and they actually got worse, and so I get it. So I think it's important that my mother feels comfortable with you know the decisions that she makes and does what she wants to do. If I was in her shoes, I would feel the same. uh Merry Christmas. Thank you. Forget about it. I'm glad you took your health seriously and made the right decision. Thank you. Thank you. That's so nice. I just taught Satoshi about that word, that phrase. Forget about it. That New York phrase, because we saw it on a T-shirt in New York, walking around, at one of the tourist shops, and he's like, "What does that mean?" And I said, "This is what New York people say all the time. Forget about it." Hi, Erica. Hello, Sharkilia. Um, so A1, would you be traveling to Hawaii to be with your mother and your sister sooner? Would that make you feel happier, less anxious? So yeah, so this is right. That's a very good question, and it's a good question. Yes, I would like to be with my mother, for sure. Um, hmm. Here's the thing, though. Hmm. Now, this is so hard to talk about because, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not ready to talk about that. I don't think it's right. Um, I do wish to be with my mother, but I don't. I'll just say this, okay? I won't get into it in detail, but I don't feel quite comfortable uh, staying at my sister's house. That's okay. It is a sensitive question, but yes, I don't feel comfortable, and I hope you understand that. I don't want to get into it because like I said, it's out of respect, and but I don't feel comfortable being there, and but I want to be with my mother. So I am planning to go in June, and Satoshi's gonna go with me then, and so I get to see my mother then, and hopefully my mother will come to Japan before that, and yeah, so that's soon, right? If when you know we just have to see, like she should be done with the treatments next week or the following week, and I think we'll see how she feels, and if she feels really really bad or very weak or whatever, I'm definitely gonna go, and I'll just go for a couple of weeks or something. I might not stay there, but it's very easy for me to get there. The last time I was there, I learned to take the bus, you know, to and from my sister's place into town, and it was actually quite fun. I enjoyed it, and actually taking Lyft or Uber wasn't that expensive, so it's no big deal. So if my mother, becomes very weak, and I feel like I should be there, I will be there, and I will go and take care of her. Yeah, but yeah, but I hope that's yeah, that's about as much as I can explain. Really, I'm so sorry. Um, so yeah, so that's causing some stress for me as well. Um, but yeah, everything's good, and um, today, because I was just so stressed out, before we did the live stream on the Tabi Eats Live channel, I was so like I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do the live stream, and so I worked out a little bit, which helped a lot. I worked out for it's just 30 minutes because I'm trying to uh, get back on track with my fitness. And Satoshi has jet lag, and Satoshi's not really feeling well either. Hopefully, he doesn't have the coronavirus. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Have a wonderful weekend, Simon. Simon, you always pop in and out. It's funny. Like, you don't stay here long enough for me to, like, chat with you, but you're a busy man. Thank you, Malin. You're so sweet. Thank you. Uh, thank you, Aaron Uber. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the thing is that when I was feeling overwhelmed this morning before the live stream, the only thing I could think about was chatting with you guys. Like I needed to vent, and I felt maybe like uh, I just needed to. And so, thank you for allowing me to talk about this with you guys, because it really does make a difference. It really does. Nomura Mai, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Arigatou ne. Sharikila, you have a new date today. Hey, that's good news. That's so good news. Hey, Renee. Thank you, Renee Hopka. Yeah, Tamara, venting the things you want to share is good. I know. That's what I was thinking. I have a habit of bottling things up in me. I think that's the Japanese man in me. I think, uh, I was brought up that, men should not um, vent, be able to keep things in. And so I have this habit of keeping things in, and until it's too late, or until it like gets too much for me. And I felt the same, and I felt that way today. So like I said, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Yeah, Minnie's mom. I miss you too. I miss you, all of you guys. Like I was so stressed out. We went to New York and we had a great time. We really, really did. We did, and we just got back a couple of days ago, um, and like I already want to go to like the thing I thought about is like I want to go to LA. I want to go to San Francisco. I want to go to see all of you guys because I always feel you know awesome when I meet you guys. I thought about that. I want to go to Amsterdam. I can see my friends there. Uh, but that's too much traveling. uh, Gotta work. Um, but yeah, I seriously thought of that. I really did. Thank you, Mindy's mom. Thank you, Mouse Betty. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Yeah. And I told myself I wasn't gonna do any more live streams on this channel. I think it's quite impossible. I feel like it's a necessary part of my life to share these things with you guys. Yeah. And like I said, you know, it's I like I said, I like being authentic. You know, I may not be the most intelligent person in the world, but I strive to be authentic, and I think that's so important. You know, I've always been, you know, once I came out as a gay person, because before that I was so ashamed of being gay. I was ashamed of so many things about myself. Once I released that shame and learned to um, you know, accept myself and love myself for who I am, I didn't want to like go backwards. You know, I never want to go backwards to that place of shame. And yeah, sometimes in life, and I'm sure you guys have experienced this, sometimes people try to make you feel, I guess, like you're not a good person. And, you know, because I guess I'm kind of gullible, you know, I do have to ask myself, am I really not a good person? Am I not doing enough? Um, and, you know, it bothers me for a while. And then and then I get to such a dark place that I have to tell myself like, why are you back here again? You know, then I have to remind myself that the reason why I was in such a bad place when I was young was because of all that. And so yeah, I just simply talk to myself, and I know that I'm a good person. Like I know it. I know I'm a good person. I have a good heart. And you know, in Japanese culture, it's weird to be saying that. It's weird to say you're a good person. You know, to yourself. They look at it as, you know, you're vain or something. But no, I know that I'm a good person, and I know I do my best with everything, and in life, and it's the best I can do. And you know, if it's not enough for some people, um, I shouldn't let it bother me. Because if I do, then, you know, I'll become that depressed person again. Does that make any sense? Yeah. But so, yeah, so these feelings were overwhelming me this past month or so. And it was just too much negativity. You know, I try to stay away from negativity. You know, you cannot always stay away from it, but you can choose, you know, not to be around negativity if you can control it. I think that's normal. And too much negativity is toxic. And I felt like I was getting to that point. I felt like I was going to crack. So uh, I think I'm doing a little bit better. The New York trip was necessary for me, actually. That helped a lot. And yeah, I, that's all. Just needed to share that with you, and I hope that's okay with you. And I hope it's okay that I remain authentic and just myself. I hope it's okay. It should be okay, right? Anyway, I feel better. Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't eat a single chocolate in front of me. Uh, anyway, yeah, this year, you know, here's the thing. Listen, you know, I know my mother has cancer, and the thing is that I don't think we need to be sad about it, you know. And I think when people say you have to be sad or you have to, don't know, be more affected by it. I am affected by it, big way. But life goes on, and I don't think it helps me being sad or stopping me living my life. Um, it doesn't help in any way, does it? So, um, yeah, so I've decided I'm just going to continue living my life, continue sharing positivity. You know, that's all I want to do. I'm just gonna do me like you guys always encourage me to do. Thank you so much. And I'm a good person, and it's okay to say that. Yeah. So yeah, this year's gonna be a great year. I believe that. I believe that. So thank you so much, guys, for being here listening to me. I do hope that you guys like the two videos I made on this channel. They're short videos, I know, but I'm trying to do something different. I am. It's different from the third channel because you'll see me and Satoshi in it. You'll see me in it. I'll talk in it, but then there's music. I want to keep myself entertained, you know, as a creator. So I also wanted to keep it personal as well. So those short videos, I'm trying to like fuse it with more personal stuff. It's easier for me to film that way. You know, like at supermarkets where you're not allowed to film, or you know, at convenience stores, or even on the street, for example. You know, it's so easy to film with that new camera I got, and it's fun. It's fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, thanks guys. I really appreciate it, and it's always a pleasure talking to you guys. I love you guys so much, and thank you for being here. Please remember I'm always here for you guys, and yeah, I look forward to talking with you guys again. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Love you all. Big hugs. Bye.